Hello there, welcome. Today I am so excited to have my first attempt of doing a mystery science lesson, and we today get to talk about the law of superposition. I know you guys probably talked about that a bit yesterday. Today we're going to take a little bit of a look at a hands-on experiment, use that experiment to answer some questions to prepare ourselves for the benchmark coming up. Well guys, let's jump in. Here's the supplies you're going to need today. We're going to need 4 different cups. Cup A, B, C, and D. As long as you have these 4 different cups with your 4 different materials in it, that is perfect for the cups. You'll need 1 spoon per group. You'll need 1 little Tupperware container, and you will need a tiny little picture of a fossil dinosaur and a tiny little picture of Westlake Charter School. It is so tiny. And 2 green dots. That is all we'll need. You'll be in groups of 4 today. So if you haven't been in those groups yet, go ahead and pause this video now and get in those groups of 4. All right, well guys, let's jump in and get started. We are going to start by first taking our Tupperware container and putting that in the middle of our group of 4. So now, go ahead and pick one person, pick your first person, to go ahead and take your spoon and take cup D, and take just a spoonful of cup D and put that on the bottom. We're gonna make a very thin layer here at the bottom with this sand. So I'll show you what I did, just a spoonful, you can barely see it there. And then I'm just gonna tap it on the table a couple of times to flatten it out. Okay, pause the video now, pick that first partner in your group to have them do that. Great job. All right, well now we are going to take our little tiny picture of our fossil and we're going to take one of our green dots, like so. We are going to put that green dot on our fossil. It's gonna overlap and that's good because we want it to be sticky. So the white side against the back, the white side of the sticker against the white side of the little piece of paper. So now, I'm gonna take my cup and take my sticker, and I'm gonna get my sticker as close to the sand as possible, maybe even just a little bit in the sand, but I don't wanna get my dinosaur, my fossil in the sand. And I'm gonna try to stick it to that Tupperware. I might need 2 hands for this. I'm gonna stick it to that Tupperware best I can. I don't want my dinosaur in the sand, but it's okay if a little bit of the white sticker gets in the sand, just like that. Awesome job. Okay, I'm gonna pause now for you to catch up with that. Go ahead and pause. All right, let's keep going. So now that we have our super thin layer of sand, we have our fossil, now we get to use some rocks here. So go ahead and have a new partner, not the partner who already used the spoon for sand, but a new partner. Go ahead and take the spoon and take cup C, and we're going to put a nice layer of rocks on top of our sand. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my spoon, spoon some rocks in there. If it's easier for you to do a little bit of a pour, that would work as well. But we are just doing a nice layer of rocks. Now for this layer, we want the entire dinosaur to be covered by this layer. So our rock layer is gonna be our biggest layer here. So if you need to go ahead and use your spoon to flatten out your rocks or move it around a little bit, the goal is to just not mix the sand and rocks, which can be difficult. So don't be too rough, don't shake your container, but just a little smoothing with the spoon would be a good choice right now. All right, go ahead and pause now to have that new partner use their spoon to scoop those rocks in. Pause the video now. Welcome back. All right, I want to show you what mine looks like so you can make sure that your rock layer covers your entire fossil. See that? The sand layer is very thin, the rock layer is much thicker, and that's so we can cover the entire fossil. And this really would just symbolize that this fossil was, oh, there's a bell. Don't be late. Okay, so that fossil is in that entire rock layer because of a fossil, a bone, would really be in one layer. It wouldn't be in between 2 very often. So we want to make sure it's just in that rock layer there. Awesome job. Okay, let's move on to one of our last two layers. We're going to go ahead and take cup B. You'll notice we're going in reverse order, D, C, B, A. We're going to take cup B, which is our black mulch, and we're going to go ahead and take a spoonful or a little pour if it's easier into our Tupperware. This is going to be another thin layer. Go ahead and choose a third partner, someone who has not put anything in the Tupperware yet, to go ahead and pour this into your Tupperware. I'm going to pour it. It's a little bit easier with this bigger pieces of mulch, and I'm going to use my spoon to just smooth that mulch around, make a nice flat layer. It's going to be difficult to see here, but you can see that. There's a significant layer there. I went a little bit more in the front, just smoothing around a little bit. But you can see now 3 very defined layers: sand, rock, mulch. Okay, pause that video now to go ahead and do the mulch layer. And welcome back again. Welcome to your final layer, my friends. Before our final layer, here's what we're gonna do. This is just a little bit of an extra fun piece, but if you would like to, go ahead and take your last green dot and your little tiny baby Westlake Charter School. Put that dot, this is a little different than dinosaur. We're gonna put that dot just so the very bottom part of your Westlake Charter paper is to the very top part of your sticker, like that. And then we're going to stick our Westlake Charter School at the very top, like that, just peeking above the Tupperware. And this kind of symbolizes that Westlake Charter School is at the surface of the earth. Well, all of this is beneath the surface of the earth. Okay. Pause now to go ahead and do that. And welcome back again. For your final layer, my friends, we're going to take cup A, and this is the final partner who's not poured anything in yet. And that final partner is going to take cup A and take their Tupperware, and they're going to finish their cup off. Oop, I'm a little messy. This is a big piece. I don't want that big piece. Just want enough to fill up my container. I'm going to smooth it out here. I'm just trying to get that layer of soil there so I can see it nicely. Okay. Okay, so there we have it. We've got layer D, we've got layer C, we've got layer B, and layer A. We can see that our fossil is down here in layer C. Westlake Charter is at the top. It's not in a layer because it's at the surface of the earth, okay? So now, with your activity worksheet and your group of 4, you have some questions to answer about what we just did there. We just did a lot of pouring and leveling and moving of things around. But what we just did is we simulated what it would be like for the layers of rock to form. So now you're going to answer some questions about the order in which you put those things in and what that would mean for the age of those layers. All right, explore, learn, enjoy. Thanks for participating, my friends. I will talk to you soon. Bye.